This is News 3 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Mark Kiesling. More than 3 months after having COVID-19, a Cape Girardeau woman says she's still dealing with side effects of the virus. Some call those long-term sufferers long haulers, which is becoming more common. News 3's Maya Skinner joins us in the studio to tell us about that woman's road to recovery.
Mark, Heather Seberg told me she had a severe case of COVID-19 in August, and she's still regaining her strength back from the sickness. She hopes her story will make people take the virus and vaccine seriously. Heather Seberg says she always takes precautions, but after retracing her steps, she says she believes she caught COVID-19 after touching a public phone at a gas station.
I thought I had food poisoning for the first couple of days, and then it became, I didn't know what to think. It was just so intense. The symptoms were very, all of a sudden, the first part, and then it just got worse.
She says after having flu-like symptoms, extreme body aches, and shortness of breath, she went to the hospital. She was diagnosed with pneumonia in both lungs, but she was sent home because her oxygen deficiency wasn't low enough. A couple days later, her symptoms got worse.
I checked my pulse oximeter, or my oxygen with my pulse oximeter, and it was 82%. And so, because they said we can't admit you unless it's 86 or 82 is pretty low, and it was alarming. So I had my son take me to the emergency room.
While at the hospital, she took steroids and remdesivir and went home almost 3 weeks later. She says she still has lingering symptoms to this day.
I do have still lingering shortness of breath if upon exertion, and then also the smell and taste.
She says she hopes her story will open people's eyes to the severity of the virus. She's 43 and says she had no underlying health conditions.
I want people to understand that you don't have to be elderly to have a rough time. And then, there's also like younger people. There's all sorts of the age range. It can really impact you, and it can really, it's killing people.
Seberg says she'll get the vaccine when it's available. Live in the studio, Maya Skinner, News 3.